Welcome to another video, Walk on the Wild Side, and I am here in Blackpool. I am right in the town centre here, Bickerstaff Square. It's all happening here in Blackpool, but this is a very special video, folks, because I've got a special guest. I have got Wendall here.
Hello.
So I've been helping you travel the country and you go to these towns that are struggling a little bit, and you like to talk to people and find out what's going on.
Yeah, I like to show the real Britain. I like to show all sides of Britain, but I'm quite interested in the places that are struggling, because I believe that we can measure how well our country's doing by how the worst off are living, and I don't think it's getting any better in this country at the moment. And you've been kind enough to show me around Blackpool today, mate.
Yeah, no problem at all. And I've been helping Wendall. I've been showing him around Blackpool. I've been helping him with his video. So check out his channel, Wendall. I'll put a link in the description. It's absolutely amazing. He gets some incredible views. He talks to people. The way that you talk to people is not something that I do. I feel like I'm quite shy, but you can talk to anybody, can't you?
I like to mingle. I like to meet the people on the streets. I believe you learn about a place by talking to the people, getting involved in the community and seeing what people have to say. And I approach people and they talk to me, and I meet some wonderful characters.
Yeah, so don't forget to check out Wendall's channel. And what I want to do in this video is, it's a little bit doom and gloom, isn't it? We've seen some pretty grim stuff, haven't we? So what I thought I'd do in this video is I'd try and show 5 different things about 5 things that are going on here in Blackpool that I think means that Blackpool is on the up. And we're going to start right here in the Talbot Gateway. Look at this here. It's a bit like being in a big city, isn't it, really?
It's shiny. When I came, sorry to interrupt you, when I came from the train station when I arrived yesterday, I was expecting, like all this doom and gloom that you hear about Blackpool. And you're greeted by all these glass, shiny facades, this new Holiday Inn just over there.
Yeah.
It looks like a modern British city centre, like anywhere you go. But it's not everything about Blackpool, but this central bit's all right,
Yeah, so we're going to take a little walk around here. We don't need to go too far, and we'll see the 5 big projects that are going. Some of them are ongoing and some of them are already finished off. And to prove that Blackpool has got a future. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, so it's all changing this part of Blackpool, the Talbot Gateway. And the first, just over here, Wendall.
Hello. This
is the new Holiday Inn. Look at this. Now, we've been looking at some hotels, haven't we? And we've been looking at some hotels while we've been going around, haven't we? And one of the things that some people say that we don't need another hotel, but in a way we do, because we need new hotels. And what we've got here is a new Holiday Inn, and this is really going to hopefully attract more.
I think it'll attract a different type of tourists to Blackpool. I think that you've got some wonderful historic and beautiful guest houses and hotels, but life moves on, and you need more of this in Blackpool. I think to complement the wonderful history and architecture you've already got.
Yeah, because one of the things I have heard, if you go on Facebook and you see this hotel, a lot of people say, oh no, we don't need another hotel, but to cater for a new set of people, because you mentioned in your video that the older generation are dying out, the people that remember the old hotels, and they're being replaced by younger people, and the younger people want these type of hotels.
This is the face of modern architecture, I guess, and there's some beautiful historic architecture here in Blackpool, but younger people relate to this.
So there you go, folks. Number 1, the Holiday Inn. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Right, okay, so we're now actually stood on the tram tracks which come from the promenade. Check it out, the tram tracks which come from the North Pier. This has been going on for ages, by the way. This is taking so long. There was someone moaning about it on your video. He said they seem to be dragging out this job here, which is a major job to bring, to connect the Blackpool trams with North Station. And this is where we're up to here.
The guy we were talking to, he said it's took like 10 years and it's still nowhere near complete.
Yeah, I mean, it's still not complete yet. And this obviously ties in with the Holiday Inn as well, the hotel. As you can see behind us there, we've got the tram track. They're going to go up to the terminus there, and you can get off your tram and then get on your train. That's the idea. But it does seem to be taking such a long time, and I think that's one of the problems with Blackpool. Is a lot of the stuff does seem to drag on for a long, long time. But if you look at Manchester with the Metro link, they seem to build the Metro link in, what, 10 years or something like that?
There's so many things to sort out in Blackpool. I guess they start things, they don't quite get finished. You know, so many things that need updating. Yeah, they've got a lot on their intro.
But anyway, I'm not doing this in any particular order, but this is another project in Blackpool. Not finished yet, but be optimistic. It will be finished. It will be finished one day. The new tram terminus. There you go. One day, the trams will come up here. I promise you. Right, let's look at something else. Right, okay, so we're now around the back of the council offices where we started, and there's a bit of work going on here. Look at that there. They're building a big office block there for the DWP. It's all going on here in Blackpool. I haven't actually included that as one of the 5. But just behind me, you see this row of houses here? Well, they're going to knock all those down. What do you think?
I've seen far worse in Blackpool than that row of houses. They're not the best, they're not the worst, but yeah, some people are still living in them. So
yeah, so there's some people living in these houses, and you know why they're knocking all these houses down here? It's because they're going to build a massive university along here in this block and the next block along. That's what they're going to build here. What do you think to that? That's got to be something that's
it's got to be positive.
A university.
Whenever you bring students into a place, it makes it more vibrant, brings a lot of money, and yeah, I mean, Blackpool needs more vibrancy, in my opinion. It can't live on its aura of nostalgia of this wonderful past forever. So yeah, but it's a shame for the people that, I mean, surely some people that lived here didn't want to leave their home, and if it's been compulsory purchased, it's always, you've got to think of that as well. But yeah, university's not a bad thing though.
Yeah, but maybe we could just take a little look around. What do you think? If we take a little look down here, we can just have a little look at some of the streets that are destined to be flattened for this university. Check this out. So this is Charles Street here. Look at this. If I turn over this way, look at that, Wendell. Look at that view of the tower there. Isn't it good?
Tower, right? Yeah.
Right? But the only thing is, though, until they knock all these buildings, until the council buy them all, look at the state.
I mean, yeah, until it's all complete, it's just going to be another forgotten neighbourhood of Blackpool, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's the problem with Seal. They're trying to move forward with this university, but until they do that, they have to purchase all these properties here. I believe they purchased about a third of them. Until they do that, as you can see, some of them are even boarded up as well. Look, so some of these have already been purchased. Look at these here. Look.
Short-term pain for long-term gain. But I think you have to think about, when you think about compulsory purchases, you have to think of some of these places are people's family homes, aren't they? And
yeah,
you know, imagine being told that you have to sell and move out of a home that you're fond of and you live in.
Look at that over there. Look.
Yeah. It's a bit of a sight.
Wow.
Are you recording?
Just look at that view of Blackpool Tower there, down this street here. But it's not looking too pretty, is it? And we've actually got a local resident here who can tell us a little bit more about the plans.
Well, this is George from George Street. The council want to tear down 2 blocks and build a multiversity, where what actually it is Blackpool and Fylde College want to relocate their Bispum and their Park Roads to one central location. So it's brothels and future car parks. That's what they want this area for. So they can come straight out of college and then get a job at one of the little establishments around the corner. The council, unfortunately, budgeted 8 million for the project, needs 12 million, so they're trying to chop everybody off at the knees, offering 120,000 and then coming back and offering 250,000 to get one sale. And the rest of us are just left with boarded up properties so they can intimidate us and leave. Rather than offering people council houses, they're trying to force Section 21s on tenants.
You know what, Wendell? This video is supposed to be positive. It's supposed to be 5 reasons why Blackpool is on the up, and yet we've just spoke to some people there who live around here, and they are, and they're not happy about this, what's going on here, about the council buying up these houses. They're not happy about it at all. So what do you think is going to happen from what you...
It sounds like a right mess, and I think it's going to drag out for many years.
So this university, which is planned to go here, it could, well, one chap reckons it could go somewhere else. It could end up going somewhere else, so they could end up using all this for a car park for that.
I think
over there.
I think what we found out by talking to a couple of locals that live in the street is that the nature of development in Blackpool is really complicated and multifaceted. And we tried to highlight a positive, and then we found out that it's a little bit more complicated.
I can't believe, I'm not a property developer. I know very little about property, but I'm learning so much doing this channel. I did a video with a property developer who told me all about the regulations that the council have. Some of them good, you know, to stop squeezing too many people in, and it's a bit messy, isn't it, though? Yeah.
It's a mess.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see if we can find a positive.
On to a positive one. I think he's aiming for you. I think you don't like your YouTube channel.
Well, there's a positive straight away. Look at that there. Blackpool Tower. It's going to get blocked by this thing, though, isn't it? Look at that. It's huge, isn't it? What do you think of that, Wendall?
This thing here?
Yeah.
It's different. It's different. Yeah.
Yeah. It's progress. Right, okay, so the next thing is just over here. We're just going to head through this car park, because this car park is where the old ABC cinema used to be. See all this car park here? Yeah, the ABC cinema, and it was also a nightclub as well. In fact, it was a nightclub when it was last operating. Yeah, all this area here, this car park here, yeah. It used to be the Hippodrome when it first opened. Well, that's typical about Blackpool as well. Whenever they knock something down, they always want to build a car park. But a car park's just temporary until they use the land to build something else. But we're going to have a look at the Winter Gardens Conference Centre. It's the latest addition to the Winter Gardens, and it's quite fancy, so we're going to check that out. It's just over here. So we're coming back down into the town centre again. We've got St John's Church over there, which is, you can see that for miles around, St John's Church. And wait till you see this, Wendell, down here. You're going to be impressed when you see down here. Look at this. You ready? Look at this.
Wow.
Look at that, folks.
That is state-of-the-art, cutting-edge, modern architecture.
This was only completed, just about a couple of years ago, yeah. The new state-of-the-art Winter Gardens Conference Centre. The Winter Gardens has been going since, it's been going since about 1875 or something like that, when they first built the Winter Gardens. And I think Blackpool's always been a bit short on like proper, like up-to-date modern conference facilities. I mean, we had like the Winter Gardens itself is old. But with this new addition here, what do you think? It looks quite impressive, doesn't it? And I've been inside as well. It looks...
Yeah, Blackpool needs to attract more things like this, conferences, exhibitions, start looking forward rather than looking back.
Yeah, and it's like with the Holiday Inn, I was showing you the Holiday Inn. A lot of people said, oh, we don't need more hotels, but we need new things. We need shiny new things like this, don't we, to attract and we've already had the Tory Party conference. They've done things here. We've had quite other massive events going on here as well. The magicians came here the other week. Big magicians conference, okay. Yeah. So there you go. This is number 4.
I will also say, mate, that even though it's very contemporary, it's next to this beautiful old building here, and the architects got it right. Like they sit next to each other in like a synthesis of different eras. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it actually butts right up against the old part of the Winter Gardens, which, if I come back this way, that's the Empress Ballroom there. Yeah. Wendell. That was one of the last additions to the Winter Gardens. That was built around 1930. The Empress Ballroom. It's where they have all the concerts. So if you come to see a concert in Blackpool, a big band, you will see them in there, in the Empress Ballroom. Yeah. So there you go. We've got one more
One more, and it's another biggie. It's another biggie. One more massive project to see here in Blackpool.
Save the
To
best
show.
till last.
Here we go. Yo. So we're just making our way down towards this huge project that's going on down here. It's going to be the last one of the video. Look at that there. We've got trees on that road there, Wendell. We don't have many trees in Blackpool. Have you noticed?
Come to think of it, I've probably seen one or two individual trees apart from that little family there.
Yeah, look at that there. Trees are a bit of a rarity in Blackpool. Anyway, let's head down this road here now. It's called Adelaide Street. We've got a massive cinema being built down here. Let's go and check it out. We've got kids here playing with the lights here. Anyway, Wendell, we are now at number 5. The 5th project here to show that Blackpool is on the up. Look at this. This is a state-of-the-art new cinema. It's an IMAX cinema, I believe.
Yeah.
What do you think? Looks pretty impressive, doesn't it?
Again, Blackpool just needs modernisation, and if a shiny new cinema brings more people to the town centre, then sweet.
Yeah, I mean, look at it. It's absolutely glistening, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if we come just this way a little bit, we can see, look at that, we can see the tower. There's the tower over there, look.
What a perfect,
Look at that, yeah.
like perfect view of the old and the new, yeah.
Yeah, so we've not even included, I tell you what, this is all the town centre that we've been looking at, and we've had a look. We looked at the site of the multiversity. We had the chaps there talking about the problems there. Do you think that multiversity will, or should I say university, they're calling it a multiversity, that will get done somehow?
Yeah.
It will get done.
Yeah.
Things are being done. Sometimes we're a little bit slow, but hopefully all these things will get done. We've got the cinemas almost done. It's almost finished. It'll be opening in a couple of months, I think, and then we're going to have like a fancy restaurant on the ground floor. It's called the Backlot Diner.
Yeah.
So what do you think? What do you reckon? We've had a look around the town. What's your
I think
verdict?
in the centre, the town centre, the area we've been wandering around, I think that there are developments, that there is, a positive vision for the future. I think that, for Blackpool to really improve the lives of everyone that lives here, then the areas outside the town centre obviously need a lot of help as well. But, I can understand at the same time why the council's spending money on the centre, because that's where people visit. They want to bring new money in. I guess they're spending money to bring money in. They're speculating to accumulate. So I understand why they're investing.
Yeah. So we're kind of hoping that a lot of the money that's being spent here will filter out and eventually reach
That's a
some of
better way
those
of
other
putting it.
parts as well. So there you go. That was 5 reasons why Blackpool is on the up, why we've got a future. Yeah, with Wendall here. Don't forget to follow Wendall. Link in the description. He does some amazing videos. He talks to all sorts of people up and down the country. I've been watching the videos for ages and I think they're amazing. I don't know how you do it. I really don't know how you do it. I don't know how you approach some people, because I'd be quite scared, to be quite honest, to speak to some of the people that you speak to. I don't know how you do it.
If you meet people at their level and you don't judge them, you'll be surprised how much people open up and tell you their story.
Well, there you go. That's it for this video. I hope you like it. Don't forget to follow Wendall. Link in the description. If you like the video, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos. And I'll see you again on the next one.